Hello brothers and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about two big things. The first big thing that really excites me is new reveals starting next week. It seems we may be in for a good one if you're an Ork or a Space Marine fan, because Games Workshop have promised us brand new model reveals. Also, we're going to talk about the new app. It's out there. It is now live. The points, the drama, all the things that are going wrong currently at this moment in time. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's start with the big one, and that is the reveals that we're going to be getting now over the course of the next few weeks. And it's all about going into the first codexes that are going to be launching for 11th edition. That is Space Marines and Orks, for those people that haven't been living under a rock. Now, the video that's playing in the background right now was put out by Games Workshop. This is the big hype, the global campaign, where you, the player, can decide now which models get revealed. Games Workshop states in this video every single week they'll get the tally of all the global matches that are going on, which you can submit over on their Warhammer website, and the winning faction, or should I say, like, it's going to be Xenos, Chaos, because you can't play Chaos and Imperium, so I don't know if, like, Chaos victories count for Xenos. I'm sure it's going to be Imperium versus everyone. I think that's how they're going to do it. But what they're going to do, they're going to tally all those results up, and at the end, that is what's decided that week model reveal. So if the Imperium wins, then the Space Marines get a brand new model reveal. If everyone else wins, then the Xenos, aka the Orks, get a brand new model reveal, which for me is absolutely spicy, because I love playing in these global campaigns where something actually means something. You're actually going forward, fighting, battling, and you're actually getting something out of it. It's not just like, okay, you win or I win, that is it, I'll see you next week. Like, this actually means something now, and the potential models that we could be seeing, again, all down to the rumors that we've been hearing about. This brand new, like, captain on a bike, apparently, the multi-part Outriders, the Venerable Dreadnought, which sounds absolutely spicy for the Space Marines. On the Ork side, you've got, like, Nazdraeg, if I'm not mistaken, brand new character. You've got, well, the Ork Bikers we've already seen, and there's possibly a new battle wagon, a new truck and stuff. There's a bunch of things, new burner boys, etc., etc. There's supposed to be a lot of things coming with both of these factions when they get their codex release. But it's looking like now, over the course of, well, late June, early July, we are going to be seeing some of these big releases teased for us. Now, there is one problem with this, and that is copious amounts of illegal fraud. Well, isn't all fraud illegal, Valrak? Yes, especially in the case of Warhammer 40,000, because to submit your results, all you need is a Warhammer login. You go on there, you're going to be able to put your information in, and that's it. I don't think you're going to have to upload any type of proof or anything like that. So I think there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be trying pushing the balance, the scales in certain factions' favors just by lying. Hopefully, Games Workshop do police this, and you do have to provide maybe like a screenshot, or I say screenshot, a photo of your actual game or something like that. But this is how you're going to do it. I don't know if it's going to work good, if it's going to work bad, but this is what Games Workshop have opted in for. Anyway, as I said, this campaign starts on June the 22nd, so you do have like 24 hours to get your Armageddon forces assembled. If you want to use those forces, that is. Image in the background right now, you can see the first sectors that we're going to be fighting over. We've got the Tempesta Victorian Wall and the Gallows Spaceport. These are the big battlefields. Hopefully, the Emperor will come out swinging, and those of you who are loyal to him, you are loyal to the Imperial Dream, you play the good guy faction, we will come out winning, and every single week we'll have glorious new Space Marine reveals. I'm going to try and muster my subscribers, my forces, to make sure the Imperium wins every single week. Anyway, let's jump on to the app drama and talk about everything that's been going on with this. And when I say app drama, I also mean the point changes that literally got introduced this week. There's been a lot of spicy feedback about certain units, the meta tax, as I'm calling it, if you bring in more than one of these units and stuff. A lot of people out there that are not happy. And if I can, somewhere on this page, maybe I can't, maybe I can, I'm going to try and put a poll. I would like your information. Well, I don't want your personal information. I would like your information about, do you like the changes to the points? Is it good? Is it bad? Vote yes or no. Hopefully it's somewhere on this bloody page. Now, when it comes to the point changes, some of the grievances that I've been seeing is this meta tax, which I keep calling, where if you take more than one unit, then the points go up with that unit. For example, they mentioned that the Defiler will be having this. Some of my friends who play Death Guard, I'm looking at you, Dako, he's not happy because the Plague Burst Crawler tank, that's received the meta tax. As an Imperial Fist player, as a Space Marine player, as someone who loves to take tanks in his army more than anything, I was actually thinking, oh boy, I'm going to be hit with this meta tax with my Repulsor Executioners. But actually, they came out smelling like roses. Like, if you look at it, on the whole, they went up by 10 points, which is not really that bad, especially when you compare it to some of the stuff that has been happening with other units on the battlefield. Now, I haven't gone through all the Space Marine stuff. I've been looking at some of the new stuff, but most of it, I think, is been pretty decent from my side. Maybe I'm not looking at the guard stuff enough. I know Mordium was raging on his stream last night about a 20-man Cadian force or something is like the same as like Ogryns now, which is completely insane. Like, why would you even take a Cadian guard anymore and stuff like that? So yeah, there has been some funky changes around. But what I will say to people is that always at the start of edition, it's always mad. It's like the bloody Wild West. Wait till we start getting the codexes out, and that's when you start to see, proper balance, because you can't proper balance this game. There's just too many factions, there's just too many units, there's too many weapons that do this amount of damage, this amount of bloody abilities and stuff like that. Like, this game can never be bloody balanced. They'll try their best, but it will never achieve it. That's why I always tend to wait for the codexes. Actually, that brings me to another subject as well, which the feedback I was getting from last night's stream is that people were saying if they download the app right now, they cannot see the rules for those Space Marine units that they're making lists for. And to do that, they have to buy the Space Marine Codex. Now, a lot of people are like, why should I go out right now and buy the Space Marine Codex? Because in 2 months' time, they're going to be launching the brand new Space Marine Codex. So I think Games Workshop have absolutely done something stupid here. I think what they should have done is allowed the rules for the introductory factions like the Orks, like the Space Marines, who have just got these brand new units. And then once that Codex is out, that's when you put it behind the paywall. Even though I hate the paywall and I think all rules should be free online, Games Workshop, that's what you definitely should be doing. But I understand why they've done it, because at the end of the day, they need to make money. They have to make the investors happy. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but that's what they do. They're a business at the end of the day. I know, it absolutely bloody sucks. And that brings us to the app itself. Now, thankfully for me, I downloaded the app on iOS. It's working okay, it seems now. I haven't played anyone yet. I'm actually going to be playing the game tomorrow of 11th edition as I'm recording this video right now. So I'll have more feedback on how that works, like sharing lists with friends and stuff, etc., etc. But a lot of people are complaining that the app is actually crashing when they're making certain army lists, when they're adding certain units to that stuff. So there's a lot of bugs seem to be in place with the app, and hopefully GW can get a hotfix out by the end of next week, especially if they're just launching this global campaign where people want to jump in, make armies, take part of it, and actually want to do something in the narrative sense of the story. So yes, I understand that. I think that absolutely sucks. Games Workshop is a big company. They shouldn't be launching like apps in this broken state at all. For the life of me, can't understand, right? It's like they're clapping like shitting in their hands and clapping. That's basically what they're doing at this point. So they need to get it fixed. They need to get it sorted. Thankfully, touch wood, it hasn't been crashing on me as of yet, but I know I've been getting a lot of messages saying, hey, Valrak, is your app crashing? Because mine is just constantly not loading. Anyway, Chaprunios, that is enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. I'm going to go back, painting my 11th edition box set. Sneaky little preview in the background right now. Hopefully, it will be done by next week. Everything will be done by next week in that box set. I'm enjoying building the models, assembling the models, more stuff added to my glorious Imperial Fist Force. I would like to get your thoughts and feedback on everything that I've discussed today. Do you like the point changes? Are the point changes good for you? Is your app crashing? Is it working as intended? Post it all down below. I'm going to have a nice little chinwag down there. See you in a bit. Have a great day, evening, night, way around the world, and bye-bye.